Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel here as we are going to be entering our first Super Bowl matchup here. It is going to be the New York Jets, a team that we are all too familiar with from our previous series that we had with them. Got them to 3 championships in 4 years, but now we got to get past them. The Washington Redskins here with this season squad are going to be taking on the New York Jets. Now, the New York Jets don't look like a strong team, but they are extremely resilient on defense. But we're going to take a look at their journey to get here, as well as the roster and the injury report right up next here in this Super Bowl. Before we get started here, I just want to say thank you guys so much for following the channel here, especially with this series. This has been a fun series to have and to play out here, as we were playing an ancient game in Madden 2001. I got my gripes with it, especially with the difficulty of this game, especially jumping from all pro to all Madden. I definitely want this game to be a little bit more competitive, but that's beside the point. I'll show you guys the sliders a little bit later, but right now we gotta take a look at this Jets roster. How in the heck did they make it all the way to the championship game here? But Mo Lewis, he's been out for a while here, only 10 tackles this season. He's been out for the majority of the season here. Kevin Mawe, the stalwart, the Hall of Famer, he has been holding it down. 69 pancakes and less than 10 sacks allowed. That sounds like a W to me. Tom Tupa here. If anybody remembers, Tom Tupa did have a game where he had to become the quarterback with Vinny Testaverde. I believe he was out for the rest of the season with an injury. And as you can see here, he's got some good throw power and some good throw accuracy, making him a 91 overall here as a punter. But he's definitely one of the best punters here in the league. Curtis, my favorite Martin. You guys all know him, but this season he had an MVP caliber year. If it wasn't for Marshall Faulk and his dual threat of the run game and the receiving game, this man would have won it. 1,818 yards rushing. That is absolutely spectacular. Not too bad, not too shabby on the receiving end as well here. 506 receiving yards with a touchdown, 10 touchdowns total. Much deserving Pro Bowl from our man Curtis, my favorite Martin. We had 3 Super Bowls with him. Let's see if we can take him out. Brian Cox is going to be the starting middle linebacker here. Aaron Glenn, the now coach of the New York Jets, now he's going to be in a Super Bowl with them. 89 overall. Victor Green, he's out for the season. He had 4 sacks and 2 INTs, so he did probably play a good majority of the year. It looks like he had 98 tackles, so he did probably play the great majority of the year, probably the entire season, but got injured here in the playoffs. Now they are without their strong safety, their starting strong safety, Jason Fibimi. If you are a regular of my channel, you know that this guy was an absolute tank here. He's only in his 2nd year. Marcus Coleman, I don't even believe we got him. I believe he played with Tennessee later on in his career. He has 8 INTs, 95 tackles here, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and 2 defensive touchdowns here on the year. Man, he is going to be a threat here. Vinny Testaverde, not the greatest of seasons, but he did get 3,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 12 INTs here. At the ripe old age of 36, still slinging that football, and he's looking like he wants a ring here for the first time in his career. We did give him a ring. I believe we did give him a ring in that 2nd year of the Jets franchise, but this time he says, I ain't gonna wait for that. Marvin Jones, our man. I remember Marvin Jones. He was such a great player for our team. 86 overall. Wayne Corbett, the starting wide receiver of this squad, 823 yards and 6 touchdowns. An impressive season from him. Jason Ferguson, Roman Pfeiffer, Otis Smith here, all of them 80 overall, solid. John Hall as their kicker, 80 overall. Richie Anderson as their fullback, and 82 overall, 118 yards and a touchdown. Let's see what he did on the receiver end, only 48 yards. Let's see what he did on the blocking end here. Let's see if they got the blocking as well. No pancakes here from him, but he has to be a solid blocker here. Ray Lucas, a great solid backup here. Jumbo Elliott out for 3 weeks here, man. They are losing a lot of great players here. Sean Ellis, though, only 8 sacks though this year, but still a great rookie year for him. Dwayne Gordon, the middle linebacker here, but probably taking those outside linebacker spots from I believe Mo Lewis. Yes, from Mo Lewis. So we'll have to see there. Going back here, we got Dwayne Gordon, Omar Stoutmeyer, Ryan Young, and it looks like that is it for the decent amount of players here. And as you can see here, we probably didn't see too many wide receivers. Dedrick Ward, Yatil Green. These are crazy wide receiver names here that I do not know nothing of. Lavernius Coles, rookie year, 429 yards, 4 touchdowns from him. Yatil Green, only 83 yards, so he's not starting. He's not really the starter here this season, or he probably got injured. But Dedrick Ward has stepped up. The mighty man, the mighty little man that he is, 5'9", 25 years old. He is extremely young, and he had a phenomenal year. 851 yards, right on tandem with Wayne Corbett, 6 touchdowns. I don't believe Wayne Corbett is that tall either. 5'10". This is a small, very, very small receiving core, and yeah, it doesn't get any taller than what, 6 foot. Yatil Green is 6'2", but he hasn't really been starting. Dwight Stone, old head here. He played for Pittsburgh, got a little stint with Carolina, but he hasn't really been the guy here, right? But finally, he's got himself into a situation where he's a backup and he might win a Super Bowl. Even being 72 overall with this little stats is absolutely crazy. But this is the team that we're going to be taking on here. A solid team, but a lot of injuries. Let's see how they did this season. So the Jets, they went 12-4 this season. They lost to the Packers, a great team. Took on the Patriots and beat them 20-13. Then lost to the Bills by 1. Beat the Buccaneers, who we had trouble with this season, and we lost. Then they went on a crazy win streak. Let's take a look. Let's count here together. Here, 6-game win streak here. Let's start out here. They after the bye, they just were refreshed and rejuvenated here. A big win against the Steelers, 31-10, a 21-point victory. A multi-touchdown victory against the Patriots, 45-17. Beat the Dolphins by 2 touchdowns. The Bills, they beat them 31-17. Had a close one against the Broncos, and then finally fell back down to earth, taking on Peyton Manning and those Colts. The Dolphins, they beat the Bears, they beat the Colts, they beat back again as they are division rivals in this league. They went on a 3-game win streak before finally going back to earth again, taking on the Raiders. But now this time they beat the Raiders in the most important game of the season, right? They beat them in the AFC Championship game, so I guess that does not matter. Beat the Lions and then finally ended up beating the Ravens here. So I believe they are on a 4-game win streak right now. So this is gonna be a tough one here. We are taking on the Jets in the Super Bowl. Hopefully they got the logo for the Super Bowl in 2000. If not, you know we're gonna do our little modding skills and mod that right in the game here. So let's get right into it. Super Bowl in 2000. I believe this is Super Bowl what, 35 or 36? I don't remember because I was 2. But let's get right into it. Super Bowl 2000. Let's go. So here we are, guys. Super Bowl 35 here, 2001 here, and we are here, I believe, in Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa Bay. And yeah, we getting some Tampa Bay weather. All right, it's gonna be a nasty thunderstorm, basically a monsoon for this year's Super Bowl, but we don't care. We're ready to hoist that Lombardi no matter what condition it is here. 60 degrees, is raining. It's going to be a tough one here. We got to take on the Jets. A tough squad indeed, but we're ready for it. First, we're going to take a look here at my sliders. I forgot to show you guys the sliders before I recorded this one, but I have just tweaked the defense a little bit and tweaked up the offense for the CPU here. I might tone down my defense next season. But yes, those are the sliders here. We start off with the ball here. 3rd down and 10 here for Brad Johnson. Looking for Alcano down the middle, and he holds on to it and passes right by that Super Bowl logo. I did not implement that logo here. They had that logo already preset, so that's pretty good. But I know I'm going to have to probably use that the next Super Bowl, I believe 36, next season, as we get sacked by Shaun Ellis here on that play. Johnson here. A little bit of a pocket collapse here. Shaun Ellis trying to get us again, but we throw this one right to Alcano past the 30, and we are now cooking with some grease here. 2nd down and 10 for Johnson. Johnson, clean pocket, throws it high into double coverage, and Aaron Glenn going to tip that one away. Aaron Glenn, definitely one of those guys who are probably a top tier corner in the league here. And Stoutmeyer almost getting the interception there on that play, so we will have to settle for 3. Conway with the kick. It's up, but it drifts to the right here. And, man, I'm already looking at new prospects for kicker, man. That draft can't come fast enough here. Testaverde throwing this one right to Wayne Corbett. The mini-man himself can get the grab, and he will take this past the 35, leaving him wide open on that play. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 7 here for Testaverde. Under pressure, throws this one to Lavernius Coles, and Lavernius Coles, the rookie, will take it into the end zone for a Super Bowl touchdown. The first points made here in this Super Bowl. So we are down by 7 early, and we give this one right to Westbrook. Glenn, he's catching up, and he will make the shoestring tackle inside the 10. But another big grab there from Westbrook. Michael Westbrook has been the tool, and we got to give him an extension here. I believe he's in his contract year, so it's going to be some tough negotiations here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to give him what he wants here. Johnson, clean pocket, but it's collapsing. Throws this one and almost gets picked off again. I believe that was Robinson that time with the near pick. 2nd down here for Johnson. Johnson finds Reed, and he will take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Andre Reed knocking over the ball boy. Gets the touchdown, and now we are tied up here in the Super Bowl. 7-7 here in the Jets with a never say die attitude. Curtis Martin making some moves here, but he will barely get past the line of scrimmage on that one. So now 3rd and 7 for Testaverde. Going to give it to Anderson, but he's going to get stopped right before that 1st down line by none other than LeVar Arrington. So here we go. We got the ball here. 1st down, and Davis gets a modest 5-yard gain on that play. 2nd down and 5 here. We give it back to Davis. He follows his blockers, and he gets another 1st down. Trying to produce a decent drive here to try to take the lead. Johnson dropping back here. Looking, throws down the middle to Andre Reed again. And Andre Reed, man, he is just outperforming himself here today. The 36-year-old in the Super Bowl. I believe this might be his 2nd or 3rd time in the Super Bowl. Was he part of that team? But Aaron Glenn says, hold on now. You forgot about me, man. Got the tip away early and gets the pick. And just like that, Aaron Glenn has given back the momentum to the Jets here. And Curtis Martin taking full advantage of it, getting near a 10-yard gain on that one. 3rd down and inches here for Testaverde. They're going to pass it here. Throws it high, and it gets tipped away by Jones and LeVar Arrington. So a great job there, and a great prediction from the Redskins to predict a passing play on that play. And now they will get the ball back. So here comes Alexander. Alexander getting a grab and a 1st down there. Nice tackle there by Porter. But Alexander now getting involved in the offense as well. 1st down and 10 here. Adrian Murrow, possibly his final game with the squad here as he's 29 years old. And he gets about a couple yards on that play. 2nd down and 7 here. Under 3 minutes left here in this 1st half. Johnson immediately gets sacked there by Wiltz. A great job there by Wiltz, just edging out the corner. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 15 here for Brad Johnson. Johnson looking. Throws a dart right to James Thrash, and Thrash can't hold on to it, man. And just a tough one there. And now we will have to punt the ball back to Testaverde and those Jets. And Wilkinson just jumping the snap there, getting a big tackle for loss. They didn't call it as a sack, but a big TFL from him. Great start to the drive for the defense. And now 2nd down and 15 with just 2 minutes left. Testaverde, pump fakes, throws it to a wide open Wayne Corbett, and he gets open. He gets the grab, and he gets the 1st down. They would go with a no huddle here. Testaverde looking on the right side this time, finds Lavernius Coles, another youngster. This time he gets the grab for a couple yards. 2nd down and 3 here, still going with the no huddle. Testaverde throws it down the middle, but he gets tipped at the line. So the defense still trying to hold on here. 3rd down and 3 here for Testaverde. Testaverde going to go with a fake draw play here. He calls his own number and gets the 1st down. Mind you, he's about 38 years old still doing this. Testaverde this time throws a strike, tries to get Anthony Beck. Nothing doing there. 1:09 left here in this 1st half. Testaverde trying to find Dedrick Ward, and Ward gets the grab and a 1st down. Dedrick Ward finally making an appearance here. He's been the number 2 to Wayne Corbett. Testaverde finding Wayne Corbett, keeps his feet in, and a big touchdown for the New York Jets. And all of a sudden, it's 14-7. But here comes Steven Davis getting the ball just shy of the end zone. And now he's going to make some moves. Powers through 2 defenders. And he will take it all the way down the field for a kick 6 to tie the ball game up here at 14 with the extra point. What a run there from Steven Davis here. Just blasting through 2 defenders there. And then getting all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. And now Testaverde will try to strike back here. Testaverde throws it up the middle. Carrier, it hits his face, and then all of a sudden he sees the ball in front of him and gets the grab for the interception with just 30 seconds left here in this first half. So Johnson trying to take advantage here. Throws it down the middle to Andre Reed, and he can't hold on to it. A big drop there from Andre Reed, but now it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Johnson finds a wide open Alexander down the middle of the field, gets the grab, and now they're in the red zone. And as you can see, I believe it's Arthur Groh here. Might be Arthur Groh here. That's the Jets coach here this year, and he is not happy at all. Throws this one right to Westbrook, and what a dot from Brad Johnson. Westbrook getting another touchdown. And right before halftime at that, they take the 7-point lead here in the Super Bowl. And look at Bruce Smith finally getting involved. A big TFL from him. 2nd down and 12. Curtis Martin now making some moves here, powering through, and gets about a 10-yard gain on that play, getting those yards right back, making it a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 3. This time they do run it with Curtis Martin, and my favorite, Martin will go and get about 8 or 9 yards on that play. So here we go, 1st and 10 here for Testaverde. Throws a strike right to Dedrick Ward, and there he goes. At the 40, at the 30. I don't believe he's getting touched. He will take it into the end zone to tie the ball game up again. And now the Jets, the Miracle Jets, trying to pull off an upset of all time here in the Super Bowl, tying this ball game up at 21 here in the 3rd quarter. And here comes Steven Davis. Davis can't get tackled there. He's going to go all the way around. Coleman can't bring him down, and neither can number 58, but he gets ridden out of bounds. What a run, and what a second effort there from Steven Davis. Davis this time down the middle again. This time getting past midfield, but he loses the ball at the logo, and Coleman will pick this one up. And oh my goodness, what a great start to the drive, and then a horrible ending at that. So now Testaverde with a little bit of momentum. Can the Jets take back the lead? And it looks like he will. Anthony Beck getting a nice little grab on that right hash and getting a 1st down. About 20-yard gain on that play. 1st down and 10 here for Testaverde. Throws it down the middle, and Wayne Corbett with a diving catch, man. You can tell they want this Super Bowl badly. They'll never know if they're ever coming back here. Their closest from this timeline was in 1998, going to the AFC Championship game and then losing to John Elway. But now they have another chance here. Curtis Martin almost getting past that 1st down marker. They first mark it as a 1st down, but then they give us a shot at calling a challenge, which is the first time I've ever seen that in Madden. Of course, we would get it at the Super Bowl of all places. But it looks like he stepped out just before that 1st down marker. And the referees will agree. They say he ran out of bounds just before the line here, and it will be 4th and inches. So the Jets will be forced to kick a field goal here. And here comes John Hall, kicks this one right down the middle, and they will take the lead here after that fumble by Steven Davis. So now down by 3 with 2 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. Still a lot of clock left. Adrian Merle not getting absolutely anything, just about a yard on that play. 3rd down and 8 here. Johnson dropping back, looking, having a clean pocket, trying to find Westbrook, and he gets him there right down the middle of the field in front of all his defenders, getting a 1st down and keeping this drive alive here for the Redskins. Just under a minute left here. Adrian Merle again stopped by Ferguson. You guys remember Ferguson from the first years? He was pretty productive. Johnson throws this down the middle to Larry Centers, and he makes a clutch grab there to take it almost past the 30. That could have nearly got picked off there, but what a dot there from Brad Johnson. Johnson under pressure here, and Stoutmeyer just stays and catches that one. Immense pressure there from number 58, and he will throw another pick, his 2nd pick of the night. But Testaverde will give us a gift, and Darrell Green, 40 years old, taking it back for 6 in the Super Bowl. Potentially his final game, as he is I repeat, 40 years old, and he gets a pick 6 in the Super Bowl, and that might have given him MVP. With all the fumbles and the interceptions, I believe that Darrell Green might have just saved this season. A 4-point lead for the Redskins, and Curtis Martin can't get anything. There's just a lot of bodies for him to try to go to. 3rd and 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now down by 4, almost gets sacked on that play, and an errant pass will be incomplete. They will have to punt the ball right back to us, and now we're going to be trying to play keep away here in this 4th quarter. Got a lot of time left just trying to get down the field. 2nd down and 2 here. We give it to Larry Centers. He gets the 1st down on that one, and now we are in enemy territory, and we are trying to get a score here, at least a field goal on this one. And then on this 2nd down and 8 here, just under 4 minutes to go, Trey Johnson pulls off some great blocks, and Stephen Davis almost puts the dagger on this one. A big touchdown there, and all of a sudden we are up by 10 here deep in the 4th quarter. The Super Bowl is just a couple minutes away from being ours for the first time since 1992, I believe. And we are looking forward to it. Another crucial 3rd down for Testaverde. Finds Lavernius Coles and then picks up the 1st down with a little bit of yak. Yards after the catch there on that clutch play. Lavernius Coles, an admirable effort here as he has 3 receptions, over 50 yards, and a touchdown. Dedrick Ward getting a big 1st down as well. Dedrick Ward almost getting 100 yards here today. Testaverde under immense pressure, throws while hit. Anderson, the fullback, gets the grab and almost getting that 1st down on that play, hitting the middle of the field. So here we go, 2 minutes left in this game. Testaverde going to need a quick score and then some. Anderson getting the grab here and gets the 1st down on that one, and Darrell Green will get the tackle. Score now 35-24 here. No huddle situation for Testaverde. Finds Lavernius Coles again for his 2nd touchdown of the night. So now they will have to go for 2. So now at the 2-point conversion, this can make it a 3-point game here. Testaverde, a quick pass to Wayne Corbett, and he makes it. So now it is a 3-point game, but with little time here, they need a miracle. Here comes Hall, the onside kick to give the Jets a shot, but Westbrook will get the grab here. Will he lay it down? He will. He will get tackled on that play. And with that, this game is just about over here. Davis getting a big 1st down here to run down the clock and to waste those timeouts. I did want to show one more clip to show you guys who the player of the game was. Davis getting a tackle behind the line there. But as you can see here, Darrell Green, the 40-year-old retiring corner, will get the player of the game. The Super Bowl MVP is his, and the Washington Redskins, for the first time since 1991-1992, they will win another Super Bowl, making that their 4th all-time, man. Congratulations to the Washington Redskins here. What a day here today. Stephen Davis, 113 yards and a touchdown. Michael Westbrook, 3 receptions and a touchdown. Audrey Reed with a touchdown. Al Connell, 42 yards here. And we can't forget about Larry Centers' big clutch grab here for almost 30 yards on that play. Just a great day all around. Bruce Smith getting 2 tackles for loss here, and then an INT from both Mark Carrier and Darrell Green, putting us back in the game, and especially with Darrell Green's pick 6 giving us the lead here. So what a day and what a game here. We end up winning Super Bowl 35, and we got a bonus game for you guys here. It's going to be the Pro Bowl, so stay tuned. If not, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you can. And we're going to see you guys in the off season, and we're going to have BFL videos coming up soon. But for right now, enjoy the winning cutscene and then the Pro Bowl. Well, that was a cool cutscene, right, guys? I prefer the animation from Madden 2004 and the other Maddens from over 2005. But this was the first game in the series. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do, right? So I can't wait for this Pro Bowl here. We got a lot of legendary guys here, and then you guys get to see my terrible skills as quarterback. So let's get right into it. We are here in Hawaii for the first Pro Bowl of the series. So we start off here with our guy, Brad Johnson here, and on a third down, we're going to just throw this one down the middle, and it got picked off by Peter Boulware for the first interception today. Then Steve McNair shows us why he's one of the top guys here and why I believe he won quarterback of the year, because of this right here, a dart right to Marvin Harrison. He takes it into the end zone, and the AFC will strike first. Here on a 2nd and 10 here, Brad Johnson going to get immediately pressured, throws it to Walls, but Lawyer Malloy was there to lurk that one. He gets the pick, and now the AFC gets the ball again, and that would be the day for Brad Johnson. Steve McNair once again cooking a play action fake here, and he fades this one to Terry Glenn. Glenn, who got almost 1,800 receiving yards, will get a big first down here, and then Anthony Fazan will take it into the end zone for another touchdown for the AFC, now up 14. We give it to Kurt Warner this time, a 4th down try here, but he gets immediately sacked by Sam Madison, and it just doesn't look good for the NFC today. But they can't do anything with that pick. Kurt Warner makes a lengthy drive, gives it to his teammate Marshall Faulk here in St. Louis, and we get the first points on the board for the NFC. The NFC would get the ball back here late in the second half. So Warner trying to cook something. Warner looking for Charles Johnson. Gets the grab and takes it inside the 20. Breaks a tackle. And there he goes inside the 15-yard line. So now we're cooking with something here, trying to tie the ball game up before halftime. We go with a no huddle here after a mean sack. Warner dropping back, finds a wide open Charles Johnson once again, and he'll take it into the end zone to tie the ball game up here at 14. Charles Johnson, one of our greatest foes here this series, but he ends up as a valuable asset getting a touchdown here. So 2nd down and 2 here in the 3rd quarter for Steve Air McNair. He would throw this one right to Terry Glenn again, and he will get his 2nd touchdown of the day. Looks like Brian Dawkins was going for that pick, but my stick steals just aren't there consistently, and they will take back the lead. 4th down and 1 here. We're going to go for it. Warner under immense pressure here. Tries to throw it to Johnson again, but he can't get it. So now 1st down for Steve McNair here just in the waning minute of the 3rd quarter. And it looks like Lee Woodall will get in there for a sack. So good job on Lee Woodall there. Warner here getting that ball back. Throws it right back to Peter Boulware. So Peter Boulware got 2 picks off of 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks here today. The AFC just simply rolling here, and this would end the game. A field goal here with the waning minutes of the 4th quarter, and the AFC would win this one by 10, 24-14. Steve McNair had a ball here today. Just 2 touchdowns from him. Kurt Warner, 2 touchdowns. We gave Troy Aikman a little bit of time, but I believe he does not retire here. If we're going to put a little light spoilers in, he doesn't retire. So I don't believe any of the big guys retired except for like Jerry Rice. I don't know why they keep having him retired at such a younger age, especially when everybody knew even back then that he was going to play into his 40s. Man, he just didn't want to stop playing. But that is it for this first season of the series, guys. We go out there and we win the Super Bowl. We definitely got to put some tweaks here when it comes to our sliders and trying to transition into all Madden. I've done it a couple of times here, and let me tell you something, I do not enjoy all Madden football here in Madden 2001. Madden 2004, I extremely enjoy it. Madden 2005, 2006, I extremely enjoy all Madden. I love the challenge here, but it just feels unfair in this game, and probably so because of the fact that this was the first game on the PS2, so it was a lot of kinks they had to iron out here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the series here, this season 1 of the series. Like and comment if you want to see a season 2 here. I already did the off season here, so you don't need to worry about that. But we got BFL coming up. Definitely want to work on those videos here. It's going to be a long and lengthy video, so hopefully you guys enjoy that one. I got that coming down the tune for you guys soon. We got the BFL preview, and then we're going to have a 2-part series here with the BFL until we get into the playoffs. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that. I'm going to be working super hard here, and now that I got a improved version of Sony Vegas, we can maybe get these videos out a little bit faster here. So guys, if you guys like this one, like and subscribe, and of course follow the playlist if you guys would like to see more of this Redskins franchise with a lot of young talent here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.